Okay, there we go. So, now that YouTube is up, back to the blueprint. So I think all of these blueprints are correct now. That one I'm unsure of. So this basically, all of this has to get torn down. Built on this side as far as the direction of the blueprints. Yeah. So let's see. Start with you. Blender. Missing materials. Computers times 10. How am I guess I am using a lot here. And these can all get torn out because they're wrong. But that means I need to go set up a box real quick. I guess I finally burned through my stash. Where are those computers? I think they're the pink one. There it is. Yeah. Smart splitter. Any. I don't think I'm going to run out of supercomputers anytime soon. Hopefully not, anyway. Can't wait for this to go away. There we go. Wow, okay. Not 100% sure why I have all that. Interesting. Okay, so take goal. Blender. LU Blender. So yeah, that's the right, yeah. And then mid. Yep. Let's get two of the. Yeah, let's do that, and then what is this one? Spine. Okay, so then you get bumped up. So I don't need double fences right there. And that needs to get cleared out. Okay, so I'm not done editing these blueprints yet. That's why that one was where it was. Wait, no, this is not correct. There we go. That's correct. Okay, and then you... Okay, so it's going to be... bauxite in... No, this is coal. Coal in... 720 divided by 2, 360. So, no, that's fine. Because that continues on. So then that goes to there. That goes there. You're on this side of it, so you go away. And then overflow goes to there. Which should be that equation. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So then, do I want... I think I do want that. Okay, so then this continues on, and... Okay, I think that's the pattern. Now the question is... Oh yeah, and then I've got the copper, which goes down there. That's fine. Oh, I need to put the merger down here. Let's, okay, so we need to put a merger on the front, but I kind of don't want to do that. No, we will do that because this whole blueprint has to get completely remade for the other side. Okay, so then this is the leftover aluminum ingots. Oh, and I didn't upgrade all of the recipes. Damn it. Okay, so this is... This is 103.5. So I think the original plan was there to there. For... to be okay. 480 minus 192, and then plus 103 plus 5. 103.5. Plus 103.5. 490. Okay, so I think that's the route for everything. This becomes a sushi of leftover coal. But then... But then this has coal and aluminum on it, and then this goes here, and then it comes in. Which then puts it on this line, which is not gonna work. These numbers have to get adjusted. That goes down, connects, and then... Wait, where was this going? So I just don't have an output at all for these. Because this is the... Is this the output? Oh, your input, output, up and around. And you were... $576, yeah, that makes sense. That went around, you go up, around, in... Wait. 288. 288. Okay, so then... What do I do with the leftover ingots? You were casings, and casings don't have an exit, so... How many casings does this one make? 1360. $13.60 divided by 2,680. Okay, so that is what that needs to be. Pipework is still fine. Pipework is still fine. And then there's more coal lines here. I gotta remember that. Merge, 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 merge. Ingots. How many ingots? 1035. Where's my cup? There. So 78. So it'd be 780 divided by 2. Minus, what I say, 78? 78 is 312. Plus 103.5. So that should work. So I could put the, basically I'm trying to think is the aluminum ingots, the leftover aluminum ingots could come down and join so they would be here, because then that goes there. Okay, so that has to go up. Okay, and then that makes this easier because that'll go away. So then I don't even need... Yes, I do. I need that one, but not this one. This does nothing. Then this can just turn and go into there in the future. Okay. All right. Let's go through all of these updates then. So those go away. That's a single lift. Yep. Okay. Then The merger goes... I don't think I'm going to get this right first shot, but we'll see. It goes this way. Like so, and then it was here, I believe. Be there. Boom, boom. I think it's that high. That one's got a light poking through there, so I think that that's correct. I think... So nothing goes here. So I can put this back. And then I think I decided that that top one doesn't need to be there on this blueprint. That just seems wrong. But I guess if that one's not coming back, then it doesn't need to be there. Bauxite's there, comes through, and it circles through. That goes to that one. Okay, I think that's all the changes. Save. And then you hopefully are good. Oh, I gotta do the recipe. So the trains aren't doing 780, so I'm just gonna clock them down to 720. I think this is what I'm doing, to 7880. Or what was that? 2880. Divided by 4, 720. Yeah, so I need to change this. $576. No, 576. Again, let's just save a buttload of power shards, because everything up here was going to be, I guess those weren't, but 52. Did I already update this? So I guess it's the same amount of doohickeys. It's just less casing. Same amount of casings, just less ingots, I think is what that math comes out to be. I need to replace this. Yeah, that's what's happening on those. Okay, and then you guys are all 96%. Okay, let me update this. Let me update modeler, and then we'll double check. So this goes to there. Which one was which? The top one was casings. That'll be convenient. Although I should keep this one as storage container empty. So that's all correct. Yeah. And then my numbers should still 1035. Yep. 1360. Yep. Okay. So we're all good there. Pure copper, 4 powdered. We'll just, because obviously it's going to be pure copper, 4 copper powder. Okay. So that's all updated. Those are updated. That's fine. Okay, let's save all of these and then actually start doing something. Yeah, I could not figure out that belt logic without being able to connect the blueprints together. I was losing my mind. Okay. So we start mid. And then blender. this. Yes, so that's conveniently going to line up. Okay. I don't think I actually planned for that to happen, but that's cool. Okay, and then you are the spine. And you go... Okay, let's build this thing again. Let's see, we had bauxite coming... No, this is coal. Your bauxite. You go... Yeah. To there. You go to there. Then you go to there. That should be it. And then you can go away because you're the first one. And then... You're coal. Top one is coal. And then if each one of those belts is 192 times 2 is 384. So that's correct. But then from here, you need to get merged. Yeah. Okay, we'll hook you guys up. Boom, boom. I think that's all. I need to do the piping. Make sure all that still fits. Hey, what's up, Dragnok? Sorry, I was like super zoned in. Some sick blueprints. They are a pain in the ass. I mean, they definitely are pretty cool looking, I think, personally. No idea if they're really gonna work. I mean, the math says that they'll work, but I'm not holding my breath that it's gonna work first go. Especially because I gotta, once I place down 5 of these, then I gotta remake at least this one, possibly this one, to mirror it on this side. So yeah, I'm not holding my breath that they're gonna work 100%. Oh, they will, but whenever it's time to power them on, I don't know about that. Besides that, I mean, factory's going okay. But yeah. Anywho, how are you doing? Have you had a chance to test any of it? No. So, the last time I streamed Satisfactory, which I think was not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, because then on Tuesday, I may have streamed on the weekend, because then on Tuesday I played Star Rupture, and then I was kind of sick the last part of the week, the last part of last week. So this is my first time streaming Satisfactory in almost 2 weeks. But anyway, on that one, we originally did the math on all of this, and we started setting up the train, and we got the train running out to a temporary. That's where it's going to live, but it's just being fed. I think it's being fed like iron right now, just to test throughput numbers. So we set all these up. And I just finished, the trains weren't doing a full 780. They only do, I think they do like 760. But to make the math work a little nicer, we're doing 720 a minute. So I had to go through and reset all the stuff and just getting the belts to line up. So no, I haven't tested anything. I don't even have, like, I can't do it for a long while, unfortunately. So this is the group of blueprints right here. We still got to do all of this, you know. So I still got to do 52 refineries. I got to bring water and drone in sulfur and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a while before I can actually turn this stuff on and figure out what the hell I was thinking. But we'll see. Let's get these going. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, is all that. Simple stuff, you know. Piece of cake. Oh yeah, I'll definitely for sure figure it out in the end. But whether or not it actually works right off the rip, not holding my breath. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty. I'm pretty happy with how compact it is. Like I said, we'll see how well it works though. Where am I going here? So you go. It took me a minute to remember what the hell I was actually doing with the blueprint. So I can't hook up that side because I need the belts to turn first. Oh. So I was going to replace... Wait. Oh, I never figured out what I was doing with water. Water byproduct. So it feeds back into the sulfuric acid refineries at 1-to-1. How much? So technically I should be able to... I should be able to feed the water back into the pipe that it came out of. Because it's less than it puts in. Uh, 96 times 5. Yeah, why would that not work? Why could I not just feed it back into it? And then it would exit, and then sulfuric acid can be down here. And it would basically just take whatever's left over. Yeah. So where does this connect? It would be on this line. On the last. Um, and then that connects there. The only gotcha, and I don't think it matters. It might matter. Is it'll want to backflow. I can't have it do that. first of all, this needs to be a corner. You're gonna, there we go. Like so. And then that means you can go like that. Eventually, this pipe will end. Wait, what math am I doing here? 115 times 5 is 575, so that's fine. There's going to be another pipe here, so I can't go one lower. I go one higher, maybe? Yeah. And just make it its own pipe, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'm going to be real close as far as needing a pump. Man, that would have worked out really well, though. So technically, this says I don't even need 4 pipes of water. What was it? 5 times 100. 115 times 5, 570. 0.2 is 576. If I take I think I'm going to risk it and say that that will work. And then I don't have to use the middle pipelines at all. Like, they don't even need to exist. Which will be nice. Do I even need... Yeah, I do need 4 things of copper or coal. Right? 1920, 19. Yeah, it's 480 lines. That's what it is. All right. Well, so then that cleans this whole area up. That's nice. That goes to that. So I gotta tear all this out again. And I need to fix. Okay, put that one in. I need. That. I don't think we made any changes to you. The only thing I might do, that could just be a simpler blueprint. Okay. Rip it all up, try again. You're fine. So each one of these takes a lot more stuff than I thought it did. I will definitely miss a belt. All right, let's see if we can complete one side this time. Spine. Cool, line that up like a boss. Okay, so now Is that all of the inputs? Did we get it? Did we do it this time? That's good. You go in, then you... Yeah. No. Okay. Whew. Right, I can't do that one because it has to connect. Da-da-dum. Three. 4. 5. It's like something about that one looked wrong because it was facing the wrong way. Okay, so that's a whole lot of materials. Completely cleared out my inventory. This whole thing got really big all of a sudden. Is what she said. Okay, so you... Did I hook that one up? Nope. I knew I was gonna miss one. Okay. I guess I'm gonna stick with belts for now. Just get in the groove. Make sure I hit them all versus swapping over. Wait, so then after it does that, I don't even need the top coals anymore? $480 minus 192 minus 192. Boom, da da da. So, do you merge here? And then they're not needed. Right? Yep. Where was, oh, that's down below. I gotta start figuring out where the bauxite leaves the chat. I also need to stop being distracted and just do the same thing all the way down before I forget something. Let's just do green pipes. That's done. Just kidding. It's not done. Some point $288 plus $288 $144. So that will have I need some sort of splitter on this spot. No, I need it. $144. So Mark 3. Any overflow. Should I just... Because then that's going to be too much. Ugh. I hate this crap. So it shouldn't be... All I should have to do is... But this is going to have coal going onto that belt. coal? Yes. Yeah, this is where it's... I could figure everything else out for the first two, but then after that, then the belts run out of stuff, and then they have to like get merged, split and merged, but then without overdoing. So maybe this should be high, and then you're low. That one shouldn't matter because that's the end. And then ugh. That looks bad. I hate that song with a passion. Then that becomes the problem. It has to split. I can't just merge it on. Do I just get rid of? I think so. Okay. Any overflow. hold off on doing you. Okay, now I gotta figure out, we're gonna remember what I did. So we're getting rid of all of this. Right? Yep. Okay, you're good there. I don't know if I could explain what the hell this thing is doing at this point. Which is why I'm skeptical that it will work. I don't even know. I don't even know if this stuff lines up on this side. I know I gotta... Yeah, it doesn't. Oh no. It doesn't. Son of a biatch. I was only thinking I needed to reverse the mergers and splitters in the belt directions. I completely forgot the machine isn't mirrored. So that means half of this entire thing needs to go away. Okay, so I'm just going to delete one whole half. Oh, come on. do have to be careful about that. That really sucks. So I guess it's everything on top. I guess technically these will stay. Okay, so I may have gone a little overboard on the deleting. I think I'm gonna delete this whole blueprint then. Yeah, bro. I can't believe I completely forgot about the buildings not being in the same spot the whole way down. Like, that's a bummer. Like, it was gonna look really freaking sweet. And then... Damn it. Watch it come in 1.2. So okay, I was starting to really replace a lot of stuff in this middle blueprint anyway. So guess it's not that big of a loss, but it does just ruin all the plans that I had as far as getting everything to look nice. At least half of the belts are already hooked up. By half, I mean literally 2. It's all right. It's not like I'm embarrassing myself live on the internet. But hey, we got 5 of them down. We got 5 down, plus the in-between blueprints. So it's not a total loss. All right, so we're gonna just okay, so you guys are still gonna be we'll put them back if we need to. I can't remember which ones I was getting rid of to fit the splitters. I mean, I guess I could just delete the entire half, and then the other blueprint will just snap to the side. Why do I have these? I guess to go... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's try this again. So... I guess I could put one back just so I can... Okay, so basically these guys are the ones that go away. And then this is a smart splitter. Any. Sir. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, and then that continues to there. Is that it? Is that all the changes? I think so. Over here, it's the exact same. Man, it's really gonna so it's really gonna suck to have to rebuild that one. But okay, so this is. Let's take a look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Copper, you need to go there. Bauxite comes out there. Coal is here. Yep. Okay, and then that's boom, 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 boom. Bauxite gets merged. Overflow goes to that looks cleaner. Okay, so then you should go in. I think that's correct. There. go over here. Your coal. I keep getting them backwards. Bottom is bauxite, top is coal. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. And down. Was there another one on the bottom that needed hooking up? So in between each of the blueprints needs hooking up. Got it. Okay, now let's... I keep skipping back and forth, not learning my lesson. Alright, so all those bitches are hooked up. Water's hooked up. That's hooked up. That should be half done. And then there shouldn't be any more. There shouldn't be any more coal. Yeah, there shouldn't be any more coal. And technically, this belt should be empty as well. At that point. Yeah, this should then be empty. Boom, and then it's whatever's left over from there, whatever's left on that belt should go onto this belt. And then that should be it. Okay. So now we gotta make actually, I'm not done yet. I gotta hook up these guys. Or these are all hooked up. It's the outsides that I don't have hooked up. Hmm. 1360 divided by 2, 680. So they can all go. Or I could change how I do all of these. Yeah, we'll just change all of these. That's fine. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna clear you. I'm gonna do... see, and then you're the same direction over here. B. All right, so let's see. We need to... I mean, I guess how much... None of this has to change. That's all the same. It's... the direction of... Honestly, it's just the direction of these belts. That belt shape's gonna be different. I hope none of these belts are gonna like now crisscross and cross each other. That would suck. Okay, let's do... Yeah, so all of this stays the same. It's really just these, which we're going to... Technically, we could keep it if I didn't change up how I was going to do the collection. Wait, so... Maybe I don't have to remake this one. That'd be super swell. It's the other two blueprints that have to change. clear. And then we'll just spin this blueprint maker around. Yeah, I might not need the alternate version of this because it just is what it is. And then this, we will make the spine alt. And this is where the changes are going to happen. Kind of just want to build this by hand versus spending the like excessive amount of time trying to get this to match up. I should just make a blueprint maker over here, so I don't have to go back and forth. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay, so then it goes here, which is there, I believe. Oh, just kidding. It is... Or wait. Like, I just need to get my orientation right. I'm like completely confused on which side is which. Okay, so it is still this side. Okay, I gotta put one down or I'm gonna lose track. Ooh. So now all of this stuff is... How does that work? I almost want to just delete all of this and then just keep going with this, because this is... How does that work? Because all of this was supposed to happen after the blender. And I've only got... Need to be like, these are my starters. Obviously, this has to change. Is this gonna work? Like, how am I... I think I gotta redo all of this, which was already a pain in the ass to get it to fit in the first place. Yeah, I need like all of this to be here. I don't think this is gonna work. Like, yeah, this whole mirrored thing really screwed me over. Let's just... Okay, so then... Splitter. Whew. Okay, it would almost make it easier. Let's try something real quick. That won't... It almost needs to just shift back one. Is that all that it needs? Is it just has to all get shifted back one spot? So this one would end up here. Okay. Why wouldn't that work? Okay, I think that actually just saved me. Okay, so load. Spine. And then just delete. The only gotcha is everything would be running this way, and I'd have to collect it. This might be salvageable. Okay, so it just hurts my brain that this is what it requires. So then if I was right, then this doesn't need to be here. That can go away. That can go away. This can go away. I don't 100% understand, but I think that's what it is. Like, and then this goes here again, and that's for the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I need this belt. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so I just need to put these in place all the way down. Oh, God. Okay, so I think that'll work. Now we just have to figure out what pattern I was working on with all these belts and the combinations. Iron plates. Damn. It's been a minute since I've been around out of iron plates. Five more missing resources? Jesus. Alright, so then you can go away. You're not needed. Wait, what got off? Son of a bitch. Guess you just got flipped. Do the green. Okay, so I changed this to I don't know where to do this. I don't know why my brain cannot compute. Just gonna delete all of you. So you go in after the second to last. And it's just straight in. Yes. So it would be this one. One, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's correct. And then these don't need to exist anymore. Like so. That goes to there. Okay, so I think that's the top belts complete. I need to do this in like a systemic approach. This is just work from the bottom up. And I think that's it. Like so. Oh, I forgot about those ones. Right. Yep. Boom. You back to there, you to there. And this one's already done, so by the time I got into the groove, I was done. Okay, so that's everything. Water is all hooked up, not here. I am gonna do we'll just do that. I don't think we need to make it more complicated. Yeah, we do. No. Okay, so we connected on this side now. Whew. Okay, that sucked. Okay. So these. Oh yeah, I gotta connect all these up. So 2 of you will go up. Might not need them. I probably shouldn't put them down, but... These power outlets in the same spot. It looks like it. So two will go straight up. And leftover whatchamacallits. Okay, so we'll have two of these on the ceiling no matter what. Or I could bring it down. Because these two will need to go all the way to the end. Why do you keep doing that? Just don't be dumb. Okay, so, but actually only those two need to go up or go down. The other one needs copper to go. Um, how do I want to do this? could, because I gotta send the stuff that way, and then it can come back. And then on this end, it has to... Did I do this backwards? No, bauxite goes up, and then it comes down, and then it comes here. But then we have... Let's just put them in place. Just kidding, your coal. Right. Kind of need to know where everything's going to come from. So the... So that could make the turn into a lift. And then I could do a single lift down. I need to get... So this has to go up, but then coal has to also go up. And this is coal. Yeah, this side is coal. which means yeah, that's the problem. Idiot. That needs to be further back. So how do I get... How do I get the... Nope. I guess it could be lower. No, because then... I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this, but I'm dropping frames like crazy. And since I have no idea how I'm gonna route these belts, this whole blueprint thing kind of wrecked my brain. I need to take a step back and think about this. I might have to wait until I know where this stuff is coming from. I know one sulfur is getting droned in. I don't know if that's anything else. The coal. These two are here. These two gotta come from a different direction. That might actually solve the problem. So there's coal there. They can stay on top and they don't have to use a drop down. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to work on cleaning this up some more. Get rid of my, like, 17 different blueprint machines, and then go from there. Yeah. So I think that's it. See you guys. Hopefully the internet starts working again before the next stream. But yeah, anyway, see you.